Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. In today's video, I'm finally doing a comparison between the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer and Lancome's Cils Booster XL. I wanted to make sure I finished this video ASAP because this little guy right here, which retails for $26, is going to be in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty event for $13. Definitely did not almost drop it. Whereas L'Oreal's retails for $9.99, and as you probably know, in the United States, you can easily catch drugstore items on some kind of a sale. You should never pay full price for drugstore. So we're kind of in a situation of, well, you could probably get this for what, $8-ish versus $13 for this. Okay, now you have my attention. These are both products that I've used for years at this point, but I've somehow never sat down to do a side-by-side, so we're gonna do it today. So I was looking at the two side-by-side earlier, and I noticed that the wand on L'Oreal's Voluminous Primer is definitely a larger wand. The general rule with mascara wands is that a larger wand will give you more volume. For me, that's a big reason why I wear a lash primer. I do think it makes a big difference in helping my sparse little lashes to look a bit more full. All right, on the other eye, I'm going to use the Lancome. Wait, I gotta situate so you can actually see me. I do feel like I'm getting more separation with this than I did the L'Oreal. Maybe not though, maybe not, I'm not sure. We'll really be able to see once we go in with the mascara. I definitely feel like we ended up with more product with the L'Oreal Voluminous than the Lancome Cils Booster. But I do think in general we have more separation, although I have a wonky lash over here. I want to kind of do a bit of a stickiness test. Kind of try to feel out the texture. This might mess up my lashes, but they don't really feel that different. I think the Lancome might feel a bit more sticky, but I also applied that last. All right, let's go in with the mascara. I wanted to try to use a mascara that everybody's familiar with, and I decided to go for the Maybelline Lash Sensational. This is a fairly newly opened tube as well. I think that's kind of important. Let's go over to the Lancome side. Let's recap immediately after application. Here we have the L'Oreal, here we have the L'Oreal, and here we have the Lancome. You know, it's kind of funny, as I was applying it, I really felt like I was seeing the differences and that this was giving me more volume, this was separating my lashes more, but now I looked in the mirror and I feel like I can't tell a difference anymore. We've come full circle. Do you see a difference? Do you? Yeah. So my plan is I'm going to wear this all day around my house. We're moving. So I'm off work a lot this week and next week. You may see more videos from me, but then you may not. It's that iffy situation of, well, how hard is moving? You know, initially, you know how it sounds really easy, and then you're like, oh, no, it's not. No, it's not easy. So I'm going to put my whole life in cardboard boxes for the next 8 hours, and then I will come back and tell you my thoughts on the comparison between these two. All right, my friends, I made it. It has been 8 hours of wearing these side by side, and I do have my conclusions, but I feel like overall, either one of these will work and work honestly really well. One thing I noticed throughout the day is that this side did not set as quickly. I did keep touching my lashes, probably not the best thing to do, but for science, I was doing it. This side was completely dry. Again, that is the Cils Booster side versus the L'Oreal Voluminous. This dried very quickly, and this side really did stay kind of tacky. I could definitely move my lashes around, but it didn't seem to impact the overall look. I didn't have any flaking at all for about 6 hours. So when it started flaking, I left it. And this is actually where it gets kind of interesting, because this side, when it flaked, it kind of stayed on my face. Whereas this side, I had the exact same amount of flaking, which is one tiny dot. Nothing bad, right? But this side, because it was drier, disappeared. I don't know where it went. I didn't wipe it off. I noticed it, made note of it, and then it was gone. So I guess you could say it depends on whether you need a more dry formula or more wet formula, but again, it's been interesting to me, and I feel that going forward, I will be sticking with the L'Oreal because for me, it's just not enough of a difference to justify the price on this one. I still really like it, and again, now I do see the minor differences, but for me personally, this wins. But again, they are both really good products. I really think they make a massive difference, and I think that if the dryness is a factor for you, and I can see ways in which it would be. For example, if you're at all worried about your hair touching your lashes, I would go with the Lancome over the L'Oreal. So maybe that's even worth keeping in mind for myself, because I do wear a lot of wigs, and they can definitely get in the way of lashes. But anyway, I hope you guys did find this video helpful, and if you did, please make sure to give it a like, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.